I have been honored by being invited to come and speak to young people who are taking on this amazing course, their MRM CYEP. And when they told me about this caravan, I got very curious just to find out, how does it look like, how does it function, and how do the students even fit inside? Because it's supposed to be a moving caravan, as you can see behind me here. Talk about effectively and maximizing the space of a container. Follow me, let's take a look. So here we are inside the caravan. This is MRM CYEP, yani Chandaria Youth Empowerment Program. And in this container that you see, this amazing caravan, students with their laptops, notebooks, pens, taking notes, being taught about life skills, entrepreneurship, ICT, soft skills as well. I mean, I got here and I was just immediately blown away. I'm about to give a talk to these amazing students and just share some knowledge about my own experience, how I've been able to traverse through my own journey in media, social media, and how that has been effective in my life, and how they too can start on their journey to make money off of social media. That coupled with life skills that they need to have in everyday life. I am honored to be here, myself as Mwalimu Rachel, partnering up with MRM as well as my own company, MRX Media, and I can't wait to meet the students so that we can have more wholesome conversations. Take a look. Social media came and leveled the ground so that whether you are known or unknown, whether you're young or old, whether when you're a cool kid, ama kamshamba fulani kutoka Embu kama mimi, whether you're literate or even illiterate, you're able to be seen, you're able to be heard worldwide. So I want you to understand that social media is a powerful tool, whether it's a marketing tool, a tool for awareness, a tool for making money. It can be turned into a tool. What are your talents? Talent means something that you do with the least amount of effort, right? Yani inakam naturally kwangu. Mimi since nikuwa mtoi kupiga story nimekuwa talanta yangu. Noisemakers list niko sikosi. And while my teachers and probably my parents thought ni mtukutu ile wakuwa mtoi, especially later on kusema inaweza fanya kitu na hii kupiga story na kupenda watu na kupenda kuinteract na watu na kupiga story na wao. No. While you are discovering your talent, you also must be authentic. You must be you, and you must own who you are. Know who you are and own it. That is your superpower. Because there's nothing somebody can come and tell you about yourself that you don't know already. Whether you're fat, whether you're slim, whether you're a dandahead, whether you're a smart person, it doesn't matter. Own it. What you know, you know. What you don't know, you don't know. Right? But you must own it. Because what that does is it gives you confidence in yourself. That hakuna kitu utaniambia ambao mimi sijui. Hata hizo insecurities, because we all know social media can be a bit crazy. And people come and jab and say all manner of mean things. But there's nothing you can tell me that I don't already know about myself. It gives me the confidence to stand in front of you and tell it like it is. Stop. While you are discovering your talents, while you are being you start building your online community. Pale kwenye Twitter, kwenye Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, any other platform that there is out there. The people who follow you, the people who watch, the people who engage with you, that is your community. That's what we call the online community. Because clearly social media is a world on its own. So I may not know who you are, I may not even see you pale on these platforms, but you're there. And I can tell because of the numbers on the back end. I can tell these are the number of people that have engaged with my content. I can tell these are the number of people who have liked, the number of people who have retweeted, and so on and so forth. So your online community ni wale wasi ambao wameona kitu about wewe, wame-like. They may not even like you, but they follow you. They watch your content. They are still part of your online community. So it's very important that you build this online community, because that is how you build your numbers. That is how now you grow on the social media space. So awali tuko tunaongea kuhusu building your numbers from 1,000 to 10,000 to 100,000, si ndio? Hii online community sasa nitakuwa. My brother, 500. Wi-Fi sana sana. Alright. So we're spending our money. Even the bundles is money. Ama tunapewa ya bure. There's a whole company and companies that sell us these bundles. Ndio? Tunawajenga, tunawapatia pesa yetu, in return wanatupatia hii service ya bundles kama hii product. Sio? How many of us use a lot of that because we are online? Share your TikTok, see, it's over. It's over. Wewe kwisha. Yeah? Unajipata nilikuwa nilale 10 latest. Ukiangalia simu hivi, time 3 a.m. Right? And you know, ideally we're supposed to be asleep, you guys. Sleep is very important in our own development, mentally, physically. Hata tuko alert the next day, start on your class, we go sharp, sindio? Even so that we can wake up earlier on in the day and be more productive and use our morning hours most effectively. See you. So we are spending all these things, sleep, bundles, time. The question is, what's in it for you? What's in it for you? Hiyo 1,500 umetumia. Have you ever made it back from that social media? How many of us, maybe kuna mwenye, nani hapa shei make do online? Hata one bob. Thank you. Ajay, how did you make it? Alright. Nice. She's making money online. My brother here, unaitwaje bro? Godfrey. Ehe.
I make money online by marketing business.
Nice. So when you pale influencer hivi unasaidia watu ku market biashara zao. Asante. Yes, my dear. Referrals. Nice. Smart. I love it. So when I took up this class, I took up a class with Centonomy. And Centonomy teach you about one, money, changing your mindset about money, how to make money. They also have another course, Entrepreneur 101. So I've taken 2 classes with them. One, financial literacy. You need a basic mambo ya budgeting, mambo ya saving, mambo ya mindset that you have about money. And then the second one now was Entrepreneurship 101. Nikianza sasa biashara yangu MRX Media. It's a social enterprise. One of the things that we were taught when we were starting is you need to first understand your relationship with money, right? Many of us here tumeambiwa hata mamangu, when is it for people kanisani kupenda pesa, kupenda Mungu ni sawa, hela God. But I also know we need that money to pay bills, don't we? Yes. We need that money to survive. We need that money to do good in this world. Now, influencer marketing is where you push certain agendas. There's some of us during the election period na political, season, mlipewa kakibarua pale, push agenda, onyeshana muhesha na move hapa na pale, weka pale ukisema ni mtu mzuri. Hiyo ni biz ni biz. I encourage us though to be selective kidogo as to how we also portray these people, political leaders online. Why? Because you also don't want to start insulting somebody else as you're pushing agenda ya huyu politician. Unajua, politics is a dirty game and I know how it goes. But as a person with your own values and principles, hold on to them even as you're being approached for some of these jobs. Sema mimi I can push and show yes agenda ya huyu mtu na kile amefanya, but mimi sitatusemi. That's just not me. And what that does is you set a standard for yourself. Not only in this kind of situation where you're doing marketing online, but even as a person. Now remember, content is key. Content is what? Content is key. This is what Bill Gates said in 1996. Entertaining, inspiring, How do we inspire? How do you think people inspire? Maybe kuna mtu shaisikia alikuwa anaongea ukasema I'm inspired. Maybe somebody. How do people inspire us? Sema tu. Bye. How do people inspire us?
What they do.
Through what they do. Their story. Isn't it? Do we not all have our own stories?
We have.
Of either difficult times we went through and how we are still here surviving and breathing, right? So long as you're alive, trust me, you're an inspiration walking. You're an inspiration walking. We just need to hear your story. So maybe even your YouTube channel can be that of inspiration. Ukikaa chini na unafikiria, okay, mi tu na retweet, na like, na cheka pale kwa Facebook, kwa Twitter, kwa Instagram. Are you really creating content or you're reacting to somebody else's content? In this game called life, it's either you're in it to win it, you're there actively participating, creating, or you're one of the lookalikes. Wa kucheka na kuretweet, ha ha ha, funny. Ah, no hiyo. Ha 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 ha. Okay, alafu, what about you? Who are you? What are you about? Get into the big leagues. Usiogope, stop standing by the roadside. Are you engaging with your online community? They feel that unawajali, unawapenda, unawaona. We all want to be seen and recognized. So always make time to just engage with them. It doesn't have to be everyone all the time because you'll be spending too much time responding to maybe too many comments. But by you seemingly, once in a while, una engage na wao, it builds your community and other people even join because unaona when I'm different, at least I respond to our tweets and our comments and all that. So with everything that we have, touched on kiasi on social media and creating content and all that, I want you to feel a bit more confident in that idea that you have. You probably have an idea, but you're scared to start it because it's never been done. It's so different. I don't know about this. Listen, there's a reason why you have that idea in the first place. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be a deep, proper. That small idea, anzisha. And then grow it from there. Kaende utajulia huko mbele vitu zingine, si ndio? But hautawahi anza with all the information. You can't. Many things you figure them out as you go along, right? Yeah. Social media to me is a tool to connect with my audience, to interact, and also to make money. There's the world of social media. You have all these 1 million+ followers, and that's great. And then there's also the real world. Pale social media watu watakuchocha. Kwamba venyewe ni mnoma. Wasema muhesh, wakuite all manner of things, bazoo, nini, mkuu, si ndio? Ukitoka huko ufike hapa nje ya nyumba kwako. Nobody gives a damn. Kila mtu tu ako shughuli zake, si ndio? So you might feel a bit, kwani I'm not as great as they say I am. But yeah, you could be great, but you're in the virtual world. You need, whatever you're doing on social media, how can you also apply it in real life? How can you be someone of character in the real world? Let me tell you something. There's some personalities I have personally invited to my studio, right? Wanafika kwa studio, hata hawezi kuangalia ndani ya macho. Wanaangalia chini. Waoga. They don't have an opinion. Venye nakuanga vocal pale, mimi naona hii serikali sijui nini. Kifika pale. You must try as much as possible to mirror who you are online and who you are in real life. That's the only way we'll know that when it's in real. So, yeah. What is your plan? Creative thinking. What do I want at the end of, say, the next 3 months? I want to see my numbers grow from here to here. So now what do I need to do? I need to be consistent in how I'm posting. I need to put this kind of content. I need to maybe tag certain people. I need to include hashtags. Sindio? Those are things that you must always have in mind. hiyo ndio inakusaidia kwa hiki tunaitwa strategy. Coping with emotions. Oh. Positive vibes only. Wacha nikwambie, whether it's out here in the real world or even on social media, we have to learn how to cope with emotions. Emotional intelligence, as some people call it, right? It has taken me years to even try and master my emotions. Watu walikuwa wanasema kitu pale online, labda mtu anani-criticize as a radio. Mwalimu anakuanga anacheka tu mingi hapo, hata hakuna kitu ya substance anatupatia. Narudi hapo na kombora, you know, na react. Kwenda hata una pesa, you know. It's so necessary, you know. And you really want to hurt them as much as they hurt you, isn't it? Yeah. And then later on you're like, it was necessary. But we need to do better tomorrow. It will happen. You're going to lose your mind sometimes because these people don't understand how hard you've worked to get where you are. Many times I have drafted, usha type, uko ready to fire, and then I just did it. Bahati yako wewe, napenda Mungu. Bahati yako. So I've come to realize when you take that higher road and respond with compassion, things are a way of calming down. You want to diffuse the fire, you don't want to add fuel to it. So that comes a lot of, you know, coping with your emotions. Verbal and non-verbal communication. In fact, you know, non-verbal, where you don't have to say anything, is the most powerful communication there is. Your body language tells a lot. Ukiongelesha dem, for instance, machali, sijui kama nyu uangalia, labda ukirusha vibe pale umecheki dem ni like, alafu unamcheki anaangalia yule. Huko hapo umerusha mistari zako zote. Anaangalia time. Ana fidget na bag yake. Is that someone who's really interested in what you're saying? No. Non-verbal, you don't even have to say anything. It will communicate. So even your non-verbal, you need to check it. Check it, Mazi. Kuna time, by the way, and to be very honest, you know, you might look at some people and think, you don't know the meaning of being good. Wow. Kala mcheke hapa hizi mabling hapa fake na vaa. Because this is not real gold, please. We born on a budget. Okay, we just have to put things together. We born on a budget, okay? Kuna time sikuwa na kitu. Na ama nilikuwa na kidogo. And with that little, you know, it starts from knowing how to manage the small that you have. Jinyime. Weka mpango useme kwa sasa sina. But what I'll do is instead of spending that 500 bob or 1,000 bob, and now buy bundles, we shoot content, niendele kujenga my community. Nijenge content. And one day, all that now will be paid off. Cool? So, self-awareness, very important. For any new person that I'm meeting, I always want to imagine how they're feeling at that time. They could be nervous, they could be excited, they could be labda ametoka huko nje vitu zimeaffect, hasikii itakuwa in a bad mood, unajua. So pata watu na different moods. So I have to imagine myself and be like, from how now I can tell, oh, they're a bit nervous. I always ask, is this your first time on radio? And they say, yes, it is. And like, you're in the best hands ever. And we start talking on the side even before the mics go on. Cindy Vincent?
Yes.
Yeah. We touch on the other areas of our life. Hey, what is happening? Hey, mvua bwana. Wee, kama leo. So unaanza relax. And asifikirie tu wewe nimekuja kwa interview, 1 million people are listening to me. No, tumekuja hapa tu converse. We're having a conversation and other people are just listening to us having this conversation. So that empathy enables me to really interact and really connect with my guests in school. And that's how some people who have come in as my guests live as friends. And they even call me later and invite me to their classrooms. Interpersonal skills. And interpersonal skills really, as a life skill, helps you to, again, further on your good relationship with people that you work with. We can't always be friends, let's be honest. Even with your own classmates here, we're not all going to be best friends. But can we coexist? We can. Let's coexist. Let's get the job done. Let's get through this, period together in a way in which is mutually beneficial to all of us. Okay? So learn how to then talk to others. Usione wewe you're always right. You're not always right. The same way someone else is not always wrong. Mtazamo wako inaweza kuwa ni tofauti na mwingine kwa sababu ya background, alivyolelewa, anapotoka, maisha yake, experiences zake, and you have to accept that. That is how they are. So try and see how can we best coexist together. 9, stress management. Yo, in this day and age that we're living in, and at least we're being more vocal about mental health and the stress that we go through. Kila mtu hapa, labda umetoka home hata ukula breakfast. Yeah? Rent ndio hiyo, unaitishwa, unashinda hata na kwako. Small bro wako anakuambia nahitaji hii ama zile naanzaje. And yet ukiulizwa unafanya nini, unaambia naenda class. Sasa class gani? Baada ya kutafuta kibarua huko unaenda class ya kazi gani? Nakwambie you are investing in yourself first of all. So, yes. I start off by saying this knowledge that you're acquiring will never rot. Haitawahi oza. Haitawahi depart from you. You'll always have it, and it will help you in one way or the other. You are investing in yourself, and be very, very proud of the fact that you are courageous enough, because you know it takes courage. It's a decision. Wengine wakisikia class ya ini, wanatupatia do, wanatupatia job, ya kazi gani? Unaona? Lakini wewe unajua umuhimu wake. Wewe unaaminia hata kama huoni pali itakupeleka. We never have the full picture in front of us. Hata kama uelewi nini what is itakusaidia na nini, learn. Knowledge is power, and you just never know where this knowledge is going to help you. Okay? Stress management, even as we do all these things, is very important. Make time for work, of course, for fun, for relationships. It's very important, and also for rest. Okay, no matter in the first slide yuko ya social media na mambo ya kulala. Please tulale. Sawa? Baada ya kuwa anza kuset alarm and try very hard to stick to it. Hata mimi nakuanga na hiyo struggles. I will not lie. But we need to rest. Night is for resting. Some of us maybe if you work in shifts, it's the other way around. It's okay. Relationships is how are you relating with other people, your family. Make time. If they're not here with you in the city, wapigie simu, shoot a text. You know, and just tell them, nafikiria nawapenda sana. Tell your mom and your dad you love them. Tell your siblings you love them. Because when they are grown, I know. No, let me tell you. Anasema tuko Africa tu wapi? No, really. I know, let me tell you. Because after me, my dad was this strict. You know, we are 3 sisters, back to back. Older, maybe the second one, maybe the middle child. Alafu kuna watatu, ananifuata, tunatena na 10 years. Alafu small bro, kitinda mimba, small bro. Yani yeye anapenda kiasi gani hata sijui. So, me and my sister tumeona baba yetu akiwa at his worst. Unajua? First born, second born tumejua kabla wazeeke sasa wana nguvu ya kutukimbiza na kutupiga. Lakini your time as a strict, and then you know, again because of empathy came to understand why my dad was very strict. Who retires at 45? Sure. Who retires? Even me, I don't plan to retire at 45. This guy retired at 45, moved us from Mombasa. Mombasa Raha, hello. Just when we were turning teenagers. I was turning 13 when I moved from Mombasa to Embu County. Like, do you understand? Hiyo ni ushago. Na hiyo tena hakuna stima. Maji ni ya rive. Unacheki? And I used to be so mad at him for like a year until now we laugh about it. Unajua one year modhani huko niongelesha wewe. One year wewe mtoto huko unaongea umekasirika na mimi mbaya. Naambia bana hata hizo bana hii mpango. But now I get it. Ukisema na Kiswahili you can get away with it, Sio? Nawapenda sana. Ni kama salamu za Mungu. Nawapenda. You know. Before you graduate saying it in English. Because English now is the one that sounds a bit romantic and it's weird. But ukianza na Kiswahili, ina sound ni salamu tu polite za Mungu. Sawa? Nawapenda. Alafu na kaplural. Nawapenda Wakiwa na wewe. Sawa. Alinimesa story zake. Nikikumbuka 1995. Nilikuwa na boss wangu, alikuwa Mhindi, mzuri sana, anaitwa Gulam. Sijui akanifanyia 1 2 3 things. Now you're starting to have a more personal relationship with your parents. Because you're exchanging stories. And then that brought us closer, okay? And then after that, now it was the little faith. Bado naweza kwa simu. Okay dad, kuna siku njema, I love you dad. So unauza dad hapo, usiache I love you. I love you dad. Hata sita kidogo. Okay nakupenda pia. Okay bye. Ama okay kwa na siku njema, anaweza lenga 1 2 3 times, but keep at it. And then with time they say it now very comfortable. I love this subject of fun. Have fun. Fun varies. Because your idea of fun may be different from mine. Fun doesn't just mean going to the club all the time. Fun does not mean getting drunk and disorderly. Having fun does not involve you blacking out. Anything that causes you to black out. Jiite tu mkutano. And I'll be honest, I've been there before. When I was much younger, last week, I'm kidding. When I was much younger, in my mid-20s, from my mid-20s, I'm in the entertainment scene, right? So of course, sherehe, of course, there's going to be alcohol, and we're going to dance and have fun and everything. But sometimes we push it beyond the limits, yeah. Ukishajijua na ukishajielewa. And yes, it will take you getting across that line a few times. Ndo ujue. Kumbe after 5 bottles kidogo, siku zuri, then usiwahi fika 5 bottles. Get to 2, tulia. Kunywa maji. Kula. Okay? Yes, be real to yourself and know that umeanza kujulikana ka celeb kiasi, una invite you to all these parties. So you're going for all of them. Sasa umeanza polite hapo na kadrink yako kidogo shots sambuka. Sijui zaka. Kidogo tequila. The devil. Right? I've realized my body does not bounce back as fast as it used to. Miaka pia imetembea. Imeenda. And it comes from me knowing myself. When you have these needs, this skill ya so busy tushida hapa na pale, you get it out of the way. Me, I love dealing with the issues there and then get it out of the way so that it doesn't bother my mind. You know, budgeting is very important. It sounds very cliche, lakini when I was even asking you how much do you spend per month on bundles, do you know? You must know. You need to track. Every time unanunua, andika chini. At the end of the month, calibrate. Angalia, how much in a month. So now you know, in this money, let's say 10K. For sure, I will only spend 1,500 by mwezi on bundles. Ikipita hapo, sasa tutakaa bila bundle. Haiwezi pita hapo. Sipiti na sipiti hapo. So ni wewe utajua kwenye utakuwa unawasha ukizima, si ndio? Ndio ikulast. Hii nyingine fair. I know very well kutoka mpaka hapa ni how much na kirudi. Na unaweka pele allowance ya kwa sababu ni kuna mvua, price ya matatu wataiweka high hiyo fair, price it at the highest possibility. Okay. In case there's going to be some money left over from that you can now include it in your savings. Okay. Many people, not many people, but when I was taking up autonomy classes and we're learning about personal finance, how to spend your money, how to manage your money, they actually told me the first thing you do is you save. Save first and then spend the rest. You say bila goal no maana we end up eating the money. See ndio? We end up eating the money because we really don't know why we are saving. Tunaambiwa tu it's good to save, it's good to save for what? So save with a goal. It could be as simple as buying a new dress for yourself. That is your goal and that is fine. And then start saving. Kila mwezi ile ambayo unajikaza kabisa ni how much? Is it 10k? Is it 5k? Stick to that. Save that first and then spend the rest. Sasa huko kwingine tutajipanga. And yeah, that helps you to navigate through life a little bit easier when you have a goal in terms of time. With that being said, thank you so much for your undivided attention.